Hi, all my friends and family out there. I just thought I would give you guys an update on how things are going. Got back from California and I had a great time. The entire time I was dealing with some symptoms, but that's life. Overall, though, I'm just so blessed, and I was definitely reminded of that with some of the amazing people I met and places I got to go. And it's just been the silver lining with this curse of Morgellons and Lyme and whatever you want to call it. It still has led me to a lot of things and places and people that I would not have other been. So for that, I'm grateful, and also for the perspective shift of, like I've talked before, what I used to care about is not necessarily what I care about now. Okay, on the physical front, I've taken a bit of time off of all the detox and everything while I was in Cali. I wanted to just kind of take a break, and I did do some research on silver, that Santa Fe Sol they were telling me about, how good it can be for Lyme, IV silver, but it's still very controversial and it can be dangerous, so I'm not recommending it for anybody. I just thought I would try it myself. I will say it really started pushing some stuff out. You can see all of my face here. It's all kind of coming out over here. So you never know if coming out is good or not. I mean, from what I read, a lot of things you have to get rid of what's inside, and sometimes it's just painful the way it goes through, but then it's gone. And that kind of applies to a lot of things, our mental, our spiritual. We've got to sometimes let it just move through. But let's just hope that it's not a holding pattern where this is the case. But I had the IV silver yesterday whenever I got back to Albuquerque. On my peeps at Micronutrient Services, I love them. Thank you all for being just awesome. And my little healthcare team, part of my healthcare team. And let's see. So we went to the movie premiere, and that was amazing. Pieware did such a good job on just giving a good unbiased view of what's really going on, but the emotions it touches and the families that it breaks apart. Any disease like this that is kind of hard to understand and unseen, it really can just make the person who is dealing with it feel like they're going crazy and they're so alone and they're not loved, and then it can make those around them think they're with someone who's crazy, who's always unhappy, and who's obsessed about whatever is going on with them. And so it definitely creates a huge separation, and that's one of our biggest problems, I think, as a world as a whole, is this hierarchy we've got set up, whether it be I'm male, female, rich, poor, color, nationality, religion. It's all just more separation. And so if we can somehow stay individuals but connect, I get to still stay who I am and shine in my light, but you can do the same. We could even do that with the sicknesses and with all the negative stuff we're having to deal with too. It's, just being accepted and seen can be really good. And then there's also too the responsibility of those like me, like I said in my last video, be a little careful about how much I talk about what's going on with me. How selfish am I coming across? Am I asking about those around me? Am I invested in those around me still? And it gets hard, I'll be honest. I see how much I've been consumed with myself, and I'm just honestly kind of over it. I'm over me. So now that my intention is to really kind of get into you guys and to see how I can start helping you guys, if any way, with Project Heal. Meredith has decided she will be my VP of Project Heal. I'm very excited about that. All of that stuff is coming into fruition, and within a couple of months I know we'll have some stuff ready and we can start doing some fundraising and start helping those who might not be able to help themselves, who are too tired or who don't have the finances. I want to cover all pillars of health, and I also just want to provide a hub, basically, of places to go, and whether it's a food pantry or a hospital. I don't want to disclude any type of healing services. I just basically want to provide a hub for it, and hopefully some financial help for those to to go there. Now, what I'm going to do is, if you do get help from Project Heal, I want to do a responsibility and accountability portion of it, where every week we just simply have to check in and say, okay, these are the things that still work for me. These are the things that I'm not sure about, and this one isn't. Then that way we're not wasting time, effort, energy, money, blah, 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 all that stuff on stuff that's not working anymore. And but then there's some things that might take time too. Not everything is instant gratification. Some are. So anyway, that's kind of what I have an idea for that. Yeah, so I don't want to spend too much of your time. Be on the lookout. My next video, I have an idea. I have a little challenge for all my friends and family and whoever's watching. And I do make a really good lotion, I will say. I love it. I have to keep making it. And so Whipped is still being made. I just haven't been selling it nationally. I think I will start doing that again. I want at least 25 to 30% of the profits to support Project Heal, so it's given me a new incentive to get that going. But all in due time, I still have to start with me. And so Project Heal, look, I've got an old scrunchie, is it starts with me, and it starts with you. So in the meantime, start thinking about what you want to feel good in, and just tackle that one thing. Let's not worry about, I heard today a great thing, let's not worry about climbing the whole mountain of gotta change all the habits, gotta change how I eat, gotta change how I work out, gotta change how I live my whole life. But maybe just one thing that would actually make a difference in your life, and just try that for a couple of weeks. And if you feel like you want to share it with us, that'd be awesome. If you feel like there's something I can help you out with, just let me know. So anyway, stay tuned for that. It's my 5x5 project, and I will kind of roll out my idea there. And so if you participate in that, I'm going to send out some free Whipped to those who do. So check for that next week. In the meantime, hang in there. Know I'm sending you all my love and light. Thank you for being my blessings. I do know that I am blessed, and I promise to keep moving on, and I want y'all to do the same. But let's do it happily, and let's do it heartily, and let's do it with who we are right now. Whether we're bleeding all the time, whether we're broke, whether we're sick, whatever's going on, just be happy. Just own you right now and who you are. And then once we do that, maybe we can move forward a little bit and maybe make a little bit of changes. But let's just do it together, all a little bit at a time. Okay, well, I think I've taken up all your time for today. I love you all so much. Thanks for being here, and we'll talk next week.